would like to extend a huge thank you to Porsche St. Paul for letting us take this immaculate 911 out for a review.
Make sure to click the first link in our description to help out Porsche St. Paul like they have helped us out. Make sure to reach out to Chris and any of his sales team to find the car of your dreams, such as this 911 or any of their amazing inventory.
We done did it, boy.
What do we do?
2017 Porsche 911 4S.
It's in bright yellow
And red interior.
It is, I don't know, it's Ronald McDonald or Minnesota State Gophers or...
Whatever it is, it's cool.
Yeah.
We've been privileged enough to drive it around a little bit. We're gonna take you on a tour with it, but what do we got for horsepower figures?
420 horsepower.
Torques?
368?
Something like that, something close to that. All-wheel drive. This is arguably the fourth gasp from Porsche purists.
Can you tell me why?
The first one, moving from air-cooled to water-cooled. Ah! What am I doing? Second one, follow me. Going into an SUV, the Cayenne.
Yep.
Ah! We'll actually add the Panamera to that. Woo! Here's the deal. Those cars paved the way for cars like this.
This is a turbocharged flat six. Scary.
You got a 3-liter.
It makes 420 horsepower. It's a flat six with twin turbos.
It makes sounds like you would not believe. This is the convertible Cabriolet. Let's take you for a ride in it. Tell you our impressions. Before we take this thing for a spin, I think we should put up the wind shade. Now, although we're in a convertible, you should be able to hear us just fine.
That was
A quick 30.
yeah.
All right, we got the Porsche PDK, otherwise known as the Porsche Doppelkocking,
The doppelgangers.
the Doppelduper,
The duplicants.
the Doppelganger.
Yes, that's the one.
7-speed PDK. This car is fast enough to need it.
Yes, it is. I've never been in a car that's fast enough to need an automatic transmission that shifts faster than you can. This is. Because it does 0 to 60 in 4 seconds.
Yeah, it does.
It does 0 to 60 in 4 seconds without launch control and 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds with launch control.
It does get 24 miles a gallon combined city and highway. It has 4 seats. Is this the perfect estate vehicle for a family?
Yes. If your kids are missing legs.
Or gonna stay Benjamin Button.
Or they're just babies.
Right, right. Oh, this thing is so amazing. And at first, this color combination is a little out there.
Yes, it is. I would never have spec'd my car in yellow and red. Would you have?
No, but as you drive it, it's phenomenal. The steering is super tight. like everything, we got it in sport mode, sport suspension, we got the exhaust. When you hit sport mode, it turns off the auto start stop.
So in my mind, that means we should use sport mode exclusively.
Right. I'm gonna have you sit in the back seat just for funsies.
Is that the Tyler test of this
That's
video?
the Tyler test of this video. It's phenomenal. It's the 4S, so in Porsche lineage, as you guys know, we're sitting in between the regular 4 and the GTS. This is sitting between, or not in between, but this GTS Turbo.
Yep.
We're close to the pinnacle.
Yes, and in reality, this is just a turbo.
Right. A twin turbo.
Yeah, because they all have turbos now.
This thing is fantastic. Well, I think that we should let you get it out for a drive. We'll try to find a highway so you can mash out the 0 to 60 time.
Okay.
How's that sound?
Sounds good to me.
Even at 30 miles an hour, this car is a hoot.
Yes.
It is amazing. What are your impressions of driving it around the lake?
I love it. I love the red. It's amazing.
I think it's one of those colors that on camera it's not going to come out, and you guys are going to think we're crazier than we normally are.
Yep.
But in person, it's a really dark, rich red.
It looks pinkish generally on camera, but it's not.
Let's talk about some of the interior bits.
Okay.
This thing's pretty much optioned to the hilt.
Yes.
You got heated and air-conditioned seats.
They're a must in a convertible, I'll say.
They are. You have the Burmeister sound system.
I don't know how it sounds because
I wouldn't, you know what? I used to say, oh, it'd be so nice to be able to get the Burmeister sound. Why even get a radio?
Yeah.
The burbles, try to do a burble.
Do a verbal?
I mean, I don't know if that comes through on camera super well, but
I'm sure it's not, but it's doing it.
it is pretty amazing.
We get excited about my Cayman's burbles. This is on another level.
This is nuts. This car is for sale at the Porsche dealer in St. Paul.
Yes.
We'll leave a link in the description below. Please reach out to our buddy Chris. He's the GM there. I know that it is impossible for somebody not to be happy with this.
Yes, I know that too.
Genuinely impossible.
That's a cool 30.
You know, I said the Taycan is the fastest car I've ever ridden in?
Yeah.
It is, but this isn't that far behind it.
No.
2017 Porsche 911 4S. You're getting power to all the wheels. You're getting 14 PSI, right?
I didn't look.
It's something crazy. This car is amazing. And I would say the PDK, I hate to say that the PDK is the way to go,
It is.
but I think the PDK at this point is the way to go.
Agreed.
It's nice to have a manual in your garage, but this is effortless. If you want to drive it in normal automatic mode, you just don't slap it over to the left, and it just will shift for you like every other car.
Yep.
So your wife can drive it, your kids can drive it,
I wouldn't be letting them, but they can.
but you get my point, and then you and I can get behind it and slap the stick to the left.
And have a blast.
It is amazing.
It is.
What do you say we do the Tyler test in the back seats, give them some final thoughts?
Sounds good to me.
I don't want to call it a day.
I don't either.
This thing is amazing.
I want to get happily lost back at my house.
Awkward high five. We'll see you for the Tyler test. All right, Ty, I think the viewers really want to know how many Tylers you can fit in the back of a 911.
Well, here's the seats forward.
And as you can tell, we're true journalists because we kept the top down, up. More than enough room.
I got it. That seat's not coming up. Do not try.
More than enough room. You could fit 3/4 of it, Tyler, in here, no problem.
Yes.
Well, some problems.
My head hits and my knees are definitely not gonna fit.
Let's give them our final thoughts while I wedge you out of the back seat.
All right.
I don't know what to say. Besides, this is the greatest convertible I have ever driven.
It is well worth all the money that it costs today to buy one. It's...
Make sure that if you're in the market for a 911 Cabriolet, that you go see our buddy Chris at the Porsche dealer in St. Paul.
Yes, 100%.
I don't have any final thoughts because it's just so good. It is perfect handling. You got the sunshine.
The steering's heavy in the way of sportiness, but light and tactile and responsive.
Nimble.
Nimble. Yes. It is.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Make sure that you guys hit like, that you subscribe, that you pyramid scheme, and an awkward high five. That was really awkward.
Yep, it was.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This was such a blast, and let's go get lost.
Thank you for watching.